Hello, today I'm reviewing Future Breach 64. It is a FPS tactical shooter, similar to games like SWAT 4 and Ready or Not. What you do differently from those games is you try to get resources to craft a mega ship to get out of the planet before an asteroid lands. And to do that, you have to fight the other faction so that you can steal their resources. Game honestly does have the arcade feel where like time is running out and you have to do something. Little warning is that I played this game before release, so the game could change on release. But I like to give demo comparisons to like compare the demo to the full game. But my TLDR in this section is if you enjoy the demo for what it is currently, but adds a few more missions, you'll definitely enjoy this game. But yeah, a more detailed explanation is, in the demo, I did not like how the food and water didn't enhance the gameplay, but just made it things slower. Because I don't want to like eat stuff, and then if I don't eat stuff, then my character slows down. It's kind of the whole function of it. And full game still has that function, and I don't think anything changed from it. And the demo had easy combat as well. It didn't feel like I died. I don't even know if I died in the demo or not. But comparing to the full game, I died twice, but got revived twice, so I didn't actually ever die in the game. So yeah, the game's still pretty easy. At least for my FPS background. I mean, I play a lot of FPS games, so maybe that's one of the cases. I don't know. I never really took corners in the game. I really did tactical positionings, and I only died twice. Or I only got down twice. And for the demo, here's a positive. Commanding and gathering resources felt really good and smooth. The AI wasn't being stupid to me. I was able to like tell them to do stuff, which is nice. In the full game, same experience. And last thing with the demos is I honestly hoped for like faction battles where there's like a more detailed take on the factions battling each other. It was just more like do a mission and then you're done. It didn't feel like the factions like grew or shrunk. But that was honestly just a hope. It wasn't really a thing they promised. They never promised it. It just felt like it would be a really nice addition to the game. They do have like defensive missions though, where you can defend bases. But of course it's just a mission, so it doesn't really affect anything besides it gives you money. Enough of comparing demos to the full game. Let's talk about the full game. When I figured out I had to play a year of gameplay, yes, I was done playing the game. The gameplay loop wasn't entertaining enough for me to complete the game because that's like a whole year of gameplay. Well, a whole in-game year. If the game was faster paced with like less days and less resources to build your ship, I'd definitely be able to finish it, but that is way too much dedication for me. Cause I did the math and I played around 10 in-game days and it took 2.4 hours. If I divided those 10 days by the last 338 days I had and then times that by 2.4 hours, it would take about 81 hours to finish the game. Yes. So it would take 83 hours to complete the game. That's just too much work. That's just like a job at this point. Anyways, here's the miscellaneous stuff that I couldn't really fit into my other categories. Progress was saved from when I did the demo. Sorry that I'm comparing about the demo so much. It's just I've had just as much gameplay on the demo as I've had the full game. But yeah, there's that. The Steam page still doesn't have much information about the game. And funnily enough, their other Steam game, which is like the same game but as a demo, it's called Future Breach 64 Youngblood. That has more information on the game than like the official game. Just a silly little thing I found that doesn't really mean anything. But I didn't like that it didn't have much information overall for even both descriptions. I wish I could explain the game more. Voice acting sounds very silly in a good way. I really like how muffled and distorted everyone's voice is. It's really funny. And last thing, the Steam description says there's a story, but I didn't notice a storyline at all. I noticed lore though. There's like some pieces of bits there. I guess the story is an asteroid's falling down and the factions are fighting each other over it. Anyways, short review. There's not much to review in the first place. I'm hoping this game is cheap because for how much content there is, from my experience, because I played before release, I wouldn't believe it's worth a high price tag. Maybe like 10 or less monies. Maybe like $5 actually. Usually I'm not this negative towards games. I guess I was with Black Pine, but that was a YouTuber game. Of course I have to insult the game. But yeah, maybe I just don't like tactical games. I mean, I'm someone that didn't like Ready or Not. It just felt boring for me, Ready or Not did. But this game just felt different from Ready or Not, so that's why I wanted to try it out. So yeah, in conclusion, try the demo. If it's fun, go ahead, buy the game. If it's not fun, go ahead, don't buy the game. The demo better be there when the game releases. It better.